Greetings, everyone. I'm Marvin Plackett, and today is Wednesday, March 25th. Hello to all residents, all staff, and everyone else that might be watching. First, a quick shout out to Marcia and Melissa, two of our receptionists. Their jobs sometimes are pretty tough. Thank you, Marcia and Melissa, and thank you to all of our receptionists. Just a reminder once again, this daily live stream is at 1:30 because at 2 o'clock Governor Walz does his daily update. And then of course by 2 o'clock or so, this live stream is then posted to social media, including Facebook, Instagram, etc. It's also posted on our website, which is episcopalhomes.org. I'm pleased to report that once again there are no confirmed COVID-19 cases on our campus. I had mentioned yesterday that we had the last of 2 residents at Episcopal Church Home were being tested. The first one of those 2, we had a confirmation last Friday, I think it was, that they were, maybe it was Monday, I'm not sure. Anyway, that they tested negative. And then just this morning, we got this second confirmation from on the second person that they also are negative. So no confirmed cases at Episcopal Church Home at this time. Very pleased about that. We have, in terms of those that are being watched, we have 1 staff person and maybe 2 at the gardens that are on self-quarantine. We have 1 staff person at Episcopal Church Home that is on self-quarantine. And we have 2 residents at the terrace that are on self-quarantine due to potentially having been exposed to someone who might be showing some symptoms. So again, more information on that as more information surfaces. But no confirmed cases of COVID-19 on our campus to this point. We're delighted about that, and obviously we would we all sure hope that remains to be the case, but it requires vigilance on everyone's part. I want to just briefly talk about the fact that there are increasing episodes of discrimination pertaining to people that are from China or have Chinese descent or Asian descent. I'm sure you've read about it in the papers, you've heard about it on the news, and I just want to once again state that here at Episcopal Homes, we are a safe organization, a safe space for people of all backgrounds, all nationalities, all colors, all faiths. We are welcoming, we are embracing, we need everyone. We appreciate the diversity. We need all of our residents, and we love everyone the same. And so here at Episcopal Homes, we decry the fact that does happen in some places. And if it should ever happen here, I've made it very clear to the management team, if it should ever happen here, they need to jump on it immediately. It's not permitted. Appropriate disciplinary action will be taken. And to our residents, if ever you feel any kind of discrimination based on your national descent or religion, anything, immediately speak up, because that is not tolerated at Episcopal Homes, period, at all, at any time. Once again, with keeping COVID-19 at bay, we really need the cooperation of everyone at Episcopal Homes, all residents, all staff. Thank you so much for your support. And now for a message from Phil Rose.
Thank you, Marvin. One of the things that we do at Episcopal Homes in the Spiritual Life Department, and that everyone participates in, is that we do a procession of honor when a resident has passed away here. And this morning we had a resident, Richard Searstead, who lived in May House, and he died this morning around 7 o'clock. And we weren't able to do a procession of honor for him, as we are holding off on those throughout the COVID-19 crisis. And I thought, well, we should do that this afternoon during our 1:30 time. It would give me the opportunity to let everyone know what we're doing about the processions of honor, which is that the Spiritual Life Department will hold loved ones who have passed in our prayers, and we will honor them in many different ways. But I also wanted to let you know that we'll clearly hold those folks in our prayers. And then we will be reaching out to families about doing memorials at a later time. I want to make it clear that Dick did not die of COVID-19. This was, he had begun to fail, he had gone on hospice recently and passed this morning. So Dixie Stead, I love this photo. He was a football player. He played college football. He had been an attorney. He loved the outdoors, and he and his significant other, Mary Lou Bowles, loved to walk with their dogs. That was a very important piece to them. And he has a brother and a sister-in-law. His sister-in-law, Linda, is in Atlanta, and she shared some information with me today. And so we honor him today, and we're of course disappointed that we can't do procession of honors during this time, but it just doesn't make sense with the social distancing and the physical distancing to do that. So in his honor, I would like to read Psalm 23. The family thought that that would be something that was very fitting for him. This was also the psalm for last Sunday, and I think it's rather striking that Psalm 23 would be something that would be placed before us at this time. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. May you rest in peace and rise in glory, Richard. Amen. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and I will be back at 3:30 this afternoon for Good Afternoon with Spiritual Life.